Hello, welcome to Ant Chat. My name's Chris Murrow. On today's show, I'll be talking about Tetramorium updates. Basically, last year we had the Tetramorium Colony Contest, which, for whatever reason, is still the third most downloaded episode of Ant Chat, which is kind of strange. If you're still in the dark about the whole situation, nobody won. Yes, apparently, see, I was asked to take over for the other Chris that's on the show occasionally, because he went to college, and I changed the rules, make it simpler, just say update, anytime during any month, and you'll be able to it's like tagging in. You just need to keep evidence for the colony, that you have, and it's growing, and everything just needs to stand to reason. Well, for whatever reason, that was too hard for everyone entered, so there came to be, I think it was like last September or something, where nobody updated for the entire month, and I don't know why, so nobody won, so I just gave a jar of honey to the person who stayed in there the longest. So, moving on with other Tetramorium updates, colonies are fighting. Kind of a common thing toward mid to late spring, and a little bit, somewhat over the summertime. I guess we're still in summer, or we just got in summer, but anyway. Tetramorium, pavement ants. Two species, one is Tetramia and the other is species E. That doesn't matter, because just as a normal reaction to any other rival Tetramorium colony, I don't know why, the reaction is to just gather your forces and attack and try and kill the other army. And it's almost like watching two colonies fight and not fight at the same time. Like, they sort of grapple onto one another, but relatively few of them are dying. And these wars that they just go on for the better half of a day, it's really like they slowly move toward one colony or the other colony, but they just, you're looking here at a rare exception of where they actually wiped out this one colony that was nesting under this brick. And the victor colony was still able to forage. I found, if you could follow back on the trail, they found a dehydrated worm, and they were just coring the thing up and getting rid of it. Elsewhere in the yard, actually out front, in our driveway, we had another colony, which was kind of neat. It was at nighttime. I was like, oh shoot, there's this great war happening, and I had terrible lighting. I won't be able to see anything here. And, so they're doing their thing. I recorded what I could. And, then, actually, let's take a moment here. But, you can see they're kind of, it's sort of leaning one way, toward the colony that's living in the lawn. But if we follow the colony that seemed to be winning, that, we go up here to this tree stump, and it gets really boring after that. So the next morning happens, and, we follow the same trail going here, which I was surprised to see still going on. And, this is, you're about to look at the definition of progress here, as they have, I don't believe they fought well into the night, but I believe they did, I think they started up the next day, and we have this same damn colonies fighting each other in almost the exact same place. I feel like I should have, the theme to Ben-Hur on there. So, yeah, you can see there are so many ants here, they're all just kind of crawling over one another. And it's just a territorial thing, they're establishing territory, and next we're going to change over to pictures I took, which kind of depict the whole thing here. You can see a nice shot of the mob all the way in the background here. And some clover to really give you an idea of how small this thing is happening. I've seen these get incredibly huge. This is actually one of the smaller wars that I've seen. I've seen them get as large as about the average American dinner plate, which I think is an okay description for them. And I think the next photo here was actually featured on Alex Wild's blog, which I was more than happy to lend to him. Alex Wild, if you post on his Facebook page, he's an ant photographer. He occasionally just uses stuff for a post, just kind of feature it on his site. I got featured myself just because no one else had featured for a while. So The Tetramorium Colony Contest, I actually had a colony, but I disqualified myself because I was the judge. I thought there was, a conflict of interest there. So I actually have 2 colonies of this that I, just happen to have still around here. They're invasive and they do great in captivity typically. They're used, in the nature you'd find these out in lawns. You'd find them doing stuff like that. I'm finding queens out, randomly, without little effort if you're just out there. But a trouble with keeping invasives, though, is they have a habit of making those humongous colonies and escaping. Here they nudged the thing here, and they also find your other colonies, which are, thankfully they didn't kill any of these off. They pretty much just wandered around the outside of their tube. The cotton in there it's pretty well compact. It's not a normal thing, not a normal material for ants to dig through. They were more interested in moving half their nest underneath the heating pad here and locating the other Tetramorium colony that I have, where a small war broke out, apparently. And I was about a day away from upgrading all these colonies, so in the past week I just didn't bother cleaning them out. You can see here is my Formica purgandi colony. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these, to be honest, because they need a way of hunting and such. So that's going to do it for this episode. I've been Chris Murrow. This is Ant Chat, and you can, I have a blog, antspeedsbutterfliesnature.blogspot.com. A reminder, you can get better quality videos if you look us up on YouTube, and with Ant Chat or Mr. I Love the Ants, one of the two. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.